Hi everyone, so welcome back to another video with me. Here I am yet again filming at night time. Also I have currently got my Snoodie on, which if any of you are wondering where I got it from, I got this from B&M and I think it was around £20 that I paid for it. And yes, again, obviously sat here with no makeup on because I've been at work. I, came home, had my tea, jumped in the bath, just took off my mascara, and I've obviously washed my face and done my skincare for the evening. So obviously I'm sat here fresh faced. So in today's video I thought that I would sit down, film a video for you guys and show you guys my sort of way on how I curl my hair with hair straighteners. And they've just fallen over. So obviously I thought that this would probably make a good video because I know that there are so many people out there who curl their hair differently with straighteners compared to how somebody else would curl their hair with straighteners. So obviously I just thought that I would give you guys a little tutorial on basically how I curl my hair with straighteners. I did actually have to just quickly run the straighteners through my hair before filming this video because obviously I've been at work today and I had my hair tied up in a bun, and obviously it's been raining a little bit, but obviously it didn't get in my hair because I had my hood up. But yeah, when I took my hair out of the bun, it just looked a right disaster. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to just quickly run the straighteners through, and I usually find that when I do that, obviously if I'm gonna curl my hair, that I sort of get better results from curling my hair. So yeah, obviously please excuse the state that I look right now, but obviously this is me in my comfort, in my home, just doing what I do every single day. So yeah, on that note I think we are going to get started with the video. Okay, so as you all can probably tell, I am in desperate need of going to the hairdressers. I desperately need this sorting out. Basically I need a colour going on because at the minute it kind of looks like not very nice, because obviously my roots have come out quite far, so obviously it kind of looks a bit odd, but anyway, we'll ignore that for the time being. So obviously the straighteners that I use are just the Neuro by Paul Mitchell ones. I can't actually remember where I got these from, but this is obviously just kind of what they look like. Obviously trying to not burn my fingers in the process, but yeah, I'm mostly going to show you guys how I curl my hair, what I find easiest. So there is usually one of two ways that I will do this. So step number one, sometimes I will either section my hair off like that, or I will just straight up section it from the back like this, so separate it into two different parts. Also I will apologise if obviously you can see me keep looking up. I'm just looking in the viewfinder because I actually forgot to bring a mirror in with me, so I can't actually see what I'm doing, so that's why I keep looking up. But yeah, so I usually will separate it like this, and sometimes I will just put a bobble in one side like this, like that. So I know I look a bit wild and a bit weird, but it's just what we're going to work with. So the settings that I usually have my straighteners on are 180 degrees. Normally I would use obviously heat protectant before I do this, but I'm not going to do that today. Please obviously make sure if you are using heat on your hair to use heat protecting spray. Purely the reason I'm not using it is because I forgot to bring it in with me, the same as my tooth comb brush. But yeah, we just move. So anyway, the way that I do this, so I will grab a section like this. Also, if this video doesn't really explain it that well, I do apologise, but it's kind of hard to film yourself curling your hair, if that kind of makes sense, and film it at the same time. But we'll give it a go and see how we get on. So I will usually grab a section like this, I will then put my straighteners through, twist, and just slowly drag the straighteners down, and then I will twist again and just run the straighteners through, and we should end up with something like that. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you again. I feel like I'm really not like explaining this as well as I should be, but we'll try. So I'm going to grab another section, place your straightener on, flip, drag it down, twist again if you obviously want to, and just pull it down. So you should end up with something like that. And once obviously I release my hair from the straighteners, you will see me obviously just twiddle the curl around a little bit. I don't know where I developed that habit from. I think it was obviously just seeing so many people on YouTube that I've watched over the years when they've curled their hair. They always seem to do the little twirly thing with their finger. I don't know if it's a girl thing or what, but I do it every time, and I just can't help it. So yeah, this is just basically what I find easiest, in a sense, to sort of curl my hair. I've seen like so many different tutorials on how to curl your hair with straighteners, but like for me, I think it was when it first went viral on TikTok. I tried it that way. I can't even remember who started it, but I tried that tutorial. I think it was like where you nearly burnt my hands, where you kind of grab a piece of hair, then wrap it round the straightener, but then put the straighteners through. It was just really confusing, and I tried so hard to try and get it that way, but I just couldn't do it. Also, if you sort of get a curl that you want a bit more volume from, or you didn't think turned out quite as well, then what I would say is obviously just go back in and just repeat the process again. I've certainly had a few curls previous amounts of times where I've curled it and it has not come out the way that I wanted it to, so I've just gone in again and just repeated the process basically. So basically you just keep repeating it all the way around your head with your hair. So yeah, I will show you again. So just grab a piece of hair, clamp the straightener on, flip, and just slowly pull it down. And then usually when I get about halfway, I will just flip it again and just like that. Also, if you are doing it this way, I would just definitely say to kind of make sure that you don't burn your fingers, because obviously I hold the tip of my straighteners there. I've definitely had a few incidents where I have gone to touch the ends and have actually grabbed the plates themselves on the straighteners, and it is very, very painful, and I would not recommend. So there's another one, and the last little strand on this side. So yeah, for me, I find it pretty straightforward and a lot easier to do it this way, but I know that when you're watching somebody else and you're trying to follow the way that they do it, I know that it can be quite difficult, because like I said, when I tried to follow all of the tutorials that were coming out, I think it was when we first went into a lockdown, I just could not get the hang of it and I was really struggling, and I just felt like I couldn't do it. So I really put myself off doing it for ages, because I was like, I don't want curly hair anyway. And yeah, but then I found a way that worked for me, and it's all about obviously just making sure that you just keep practicing. you know, or if you hate curling your hair with the straighteners, that is absolutely fine. It might not be for everybody, but personally I think it's a lot quicker than using a curling wand, purely because I have quite thick hair. So for me it takes twice as long to curl it with a curling wand, excuse me, than it would obviously for me just with the straighteners, and I just think it's a lot quicker. But yeah, so I'm going to move on to the next side now and show you guys this side. Obviously I'm going to do it exactly the same way that I did this side. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to move on to this side now. So obviously I'm just going to take the bobble out. So obviously, as you can see, the length doesn't really change much in terms of when I curl my hair with the straighteners, or when it's partially straight. So yeah, I'm just going to basically repeat the process on this side, and obviously just show you guys again. And we're just going to try and do it a bit closer. So clamp, you want to twist and just slowly pull it down, twist again and pull it down, and you should end up with something like that. And you're just basically just going to keep repeating the process. I know that this probably isn't going to be the best tutorial on how to curl hair, but it is quite difficult to film and also show you guys how I curl my hair. Okay, so almost there now. Okay, so this is usually what I am sort of left with. Obviously if I'm going out somewhere, then obviously I will tend to usually do it a bit better than this, but yeah, this is sort of just what I'm usually left with. So I will sort of just zoom in a little bit to sort of show you guys each side. But yeah, this is what I am left with. Don't get me wrong, I quite like it like this, but sometimes what I will do is just usually just run my fingers through it. But usually before I run my fingers through it, I will usually go through it with my tooth comb brush to obviously just kind of get it how I like, because sometimes I do find that when I curl my hair, all my curls tend to like to stick together. And I'm not really a fan of when my curls like sticking together, but it happens and we move. So yeah, obviously, and then sometimes I'm going to be naughty here, but just very, very gently just brush through it. And it kind of should look a little bit like this now. So obviously you can sort of tell a difference from when I first curled it to how it is now. And obviously throughout the day my curls will sort of slowly start dropping, they will obviously look a lot different. But yeah, this is just a quick and easy way for me to curl my hair. I really, really like having my hair curly sometimes, and I just think that why not, you know, I found that the method that I used, I just think it's really easy and really straightforward. It might not be for everybody else, but it is what worked best for me. And yeah, I absolutely just love the results of it. I know that it might not be up to everybody's standards or everybody's bit of tea, but it is what I like, and what I love and what I feel comfortable with. But yeah, so I just thought I would show you guys in some formal way on how I curl my hair. I do apologise obviously if it wasn't the easiest tutorial to kind of follow, but yeah, I just thought I wanted to show you guys, and I kind of put myself off filming it for a very very long time, because the first time that I did actually film it, I had quite a bit of a bad skin flare up, and I just felt really uncomfortable in front of the camera, and I know obviously you guys see me every time I film without makeup on, but I think I just like filmed it on a bad day when I wasn't really feeling like myself. I'd had a pretty bad day and it just felt like my hair didn't go the way that I wanted it to go. It didn't look right. Everything was just off with the video, so I just ended up deleting it, forgetting about it, and then I was like, I really just want to film it again, try again, and just obviously see how I get on. So obviously if I'm a bit all over the place, I can't even get my words out, if I'm a bit like still all over the place, it's probably because I put myself off the video that much from the first time that I did it. But I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna film it again, it will be fine. But yeah, obviously I was thinking of doing this the other day actually, but I was just like, no, because I needed to actually set the house up and sort things out, so I was like, I haven't really got time to sit down and actually film the video. So I was like, I'll just film it like one day in the week, obviously when I've got a bit of spare time, bit of free time. So I was like, I'll just film it when I finish work. But yeah, this is just basically my hair. It's nothing amazing, but it's just an easy way. Obviously if you can learn anything from this video, it's to always make sure that you're equipped with stuff that you actually need. Number 2, always use heat protecting spray, doesn't matter what you're doing, and don't follow in my footsteps and not use any. And yeah, hopefully you might be able to learn how to curl your hair the same way that I do with the straighteners, or you know, if you have found another method that works well for you, that is absolutely great. But I've just always been inspired by people who sort of show how they do things with their hair, because when I see somebody and I like the way that they've styled their hair, I love seeing tutorials on how people do it. I love seeing the way that they do it, and sort of where they kind of got their inspiration from, or if it's something that they just came up with themselves. I don't know, but I love those type of videos. So yeah, obviously, I mean, I just hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know that I'm sat here right now having a little bit of I'm just going on and on like a broken record, but obviously I just wanted to have a little bit of a chat with you guys, just check in. I don't know, this week I think it's just been a bit of a weird week. I just kind of feel like I've just been all over the place a little bit. I wasn't actually very well the other day. So obviously I stayed at home, and I don't know, the week has just felt really weird for some reason. The weather has been really poo. It's been rubbish. So obviously it was snowing for 2 days, and then it just completely disappeared, and now we just have rain. And I always think that the rain kind of makes it feel like winter, and I'm just really looking forward obviously to the spring. And you know, I wouldn't really say summer because I'm not a summer person, but you know, I do enjoy summer, and I am really looking forward to having a bit of nice weather. I definitely feel like we've had a longer winter this year, but yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the weather picking up a bit, a few sunny days, nice few sunny days at work, which is always great considering I work outside. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to have a little chat with you guys, obviously show you my hair. So yeah, obviously if you do like this video and you found it useful in any way, if I don't know, it made your day a little bit, obviously then yeah, please just obviously like and subscribe. The button will be just down below. I will also link in the description box the straighteners that I use, and also the tooth comb brush, and obviously the heat protectant sprays that I use obviously when I use heat on my hair. Obviously it's not in this video, but obviously I will just leave a link below on the products that I do use when using heat on my hair. But yeah, obviously I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it's a little bit short or a bit too rambly, but yeah, I just thought it would be a good video. And yeah, obviously I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, whatever you're doing, whether you're working, spending time with friends and family, or you know, if you are just relaxing. Obviously just let me know down in the comment section. Also, you know, if you tried the way that I curl my hair, let me know down in the comment section if you found it an easier way to do it, or if you found the way that I curl it harder than some of the other ways that you maybe style your hair with straighteners, or you know, if you've even tried somebody else's tutorial, obviously just let me know down in the comment section. And yeah, and obviously thank you so much for watching, and I will probably see you all, well, I will see you all in my next video, but yeah, hope you all take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.